I've been waiting to say that for so long. Like, on the first video I made, I'm like getting ready to say we're back with another video, and I ain't have not near video. But anyway, it's Vlogmas day 4. Get into it. So today what we're doing is, yes, we're in the car and we're on our way to LA. So we're going to LA so we could pick up my boyfriend's car. Finally, someone fixed it. Hopefully, let's say hopefully, by the grace of God, someone fixed it, because we have been to hell and back with this car, honestly. So before we ever took it to anyone to get it fixed, we tried to fix it ourselves. We went to go get a different gear shifter from the junkyard to see if that was the problem, which in fact it wasn't. We tried a couple things, honestly, and as we were searching up, everyone was saying that they were having this problem with this car. So obviously we already knew we was in trouble, because if everyone is having this problem, no one is saying how they got it fixed, nothing. All right, so my bad about that, but basically we were having problems with the car because it would not change out of the gears it's supposed to be in, and it would flash service shifter or whatever it said, and just all these problems. When we searched it up, everyone would say they're having these same problems, and no one had a solution to the problem. So that was actually scaring us a bit, because like no one. So hopefully when we pick it up, that it's good, you know, because I will be referring everyone to them, because if y'all having these problems and we was having these problems and it's actually fixed, like, come on now, take your car to these people. And it wasn't even that bad of a fix, like they fixed it quick. So yeah, we ended up taking his car to the person who built his supercharger. We took it to him first, but not first, after we tried everything and couldn't figure it out. Mind you, I said before, we switched out the gear shifter. We did a couple things and just really couldn't figure it out. And doing the research, it was just not helping us, because like everyone was saying they're having this problem and they don't know how to fix it. So it was just making us scared, honestly. Like, we just spent all this money into this car just for it to not work after what, a year or two. So we take it to the guy who built the supercharger, hoping he could figure out what was wrong with it. So he calls us and tells us to come pick it up, and we go to pick it up. We asked him, did you test drive it and see, you know? And they said yes, of course. So we pick the car up, we drive it only to the corner. The car starts doing the same thing it was already doing. So then what happens? So he takes it back up there. Oh, but let me tell you, so he had ended up fixing the rear end, which is fine because the rear end was blown. And I'm not gonna make it seem like this dealership just didn't know nothing or something. They do have a lot of cars up there. So he was barely even talking to my boyfriend when my boyfriend was trying to tell him, like, ask him what happened, what was it, He was barely able to talk to him because he was working on another car. Not working on another car, but talking to another guy about another car. So he just has a lot going on up there because everyone in the IE takes their car to him. So fast forward, he takes the car back up there. He tells him what was going on. I don't think he even knew that was going on with the car. So we leave the car up there. We wait a while. We get another call. Mind you, his car's been up there for so long. Been not up there, but been out of order for so long, because his birthday was in September. We're now in December, and we're barely just getting it fixed. So they ended up, the people that built the supercharger ends up taking the car to the Dodge dealership. Why they did that, I don't know. Maybe they thought it was just something regular that was going on with the car, but I don't know. I don't know why they did that. Me and my boyfriend kept thinking it was a computer, honestly, like, because it was like, it just seemed like it was misfiring or something, like something was not adding up. So we go, and he calls us one day. He's like, oh, the car is done, it's ready to pick up, it's at Dodge dealership. And we're like, okay. So I ended up calling Dodge dealership, seeing how much it was. I don't remember if it was my boyfriend or me, but we were asking them, like, did you guys test drive the car? They're like, yeah, we test drove it for an hour. This is what they told us, like, we test drove it this long. So I'm like, okay, cool. So maybe I did fix the problem. But they were saying that they switched out the gear shifter. Mind you, I already said this. This is what we did too. We switched out the gear shifter, and the car was still doing the same thing. So by them saying they drove the car for an hour and switched out the gear shifter, in our head we're like, okay, maybe the one we got from the junkyard wasn't good. They ordered a brand new one, and it started to work magically, suddenly, you know. So he goes and picks up the car, and within seconds he drove right across the street to the gas station, put gas in it, and was driving out the gas station. And next thing you know, guess what? The car was doing the exact same thing. Of course. So mind you, this is 2 places we took it to. No offense to the person that built the supercharger or whatever, because you did fix our rear end. I know you guys be busy, but I don't know, I just feel like if I spent all this money on you, no, that's not even the part. My boyfriend has a sticker branding that shop on the side of his gas tank. It literally says the soup, like, we're promoting you, like, we're doing all this stuff, and you guys couldn't fix one thing for us. Like, I know you're busy, but shouldn't you put a client that's doing all this for you first? Interesting. So anyway, fast forward, we took the car home we took the car back to that dealership, back to Dodge dealership. I don't know why my boyfriend decided to do that, honestly, because I kept trying to say, like, Dodge dealership don't know nothing about a car that has a supercharger. Obviously they did the same thing we did, researched what would this be with this car, and they did the same thing we did, switch out the gear shifter. So they've been doing the same research we've been doing, and doing the same thing we've already done before we even took it to the person that built the supercharger. So, like, you know, it's just, no one's really just knowing. And I kept getting the same thing every time, like, my car's doing this, I still haven't figured it out, I took it to the dealership, they couldn't do it, we kept getting the same thing. So it's sat at that dealership for months at this point. Mind you, my boyfriend, as I was saying, he has a sticker on the side of his car, so his whole car is wrapped. Has a nice white and red wrap. White is the main color on the car. So we go pick up the skates that's in his car. We go get his skates. So we get there, the car is sitting on the side, no one's working on it. This is, I don't know, I feel like we be calling, they be talking about, oh, he's working on it right now. Then we go up there, no one's working on it. It's sitting there dirty as all outdoors with a fresh, pretty white and red wrap. So I tried to just be cool and not say nothing, because I didn't want to already make my boyfriend more upset than he already was, because his car's still not working and no one's working on it for about a couple more weeks. And finally he just says, let me go get it. So they put our original gear shifter back in the car and everything. They never figured out what the problem was. They obviously weren't working on it, because it's the second time he went up there and it was just sitting off to the side and no one was even looking at it. So, and it's been up there for, at this point it was up there for like 2 months, I feel like. So he gets it, and he's like, well, you guys need to give me my money back for not doing nothing. You guys charged me and didn't do anything. You told me that this $700 was gonna go towards the car being fixed, and it's not fixed, and it's been months. They're like, we can't give you your money back. He like, the hell you can't. So finally they end up like, oh, we'll just send you a check in the mail, we'll give you your money back. They sent a check, so like they sent the check like weeks later of us getting it. We barely just got it, probably like last week, and it was only $500. They kept 200 of it apparently. So that's another problem. We coming for y'all. But anyway, so yeah, we picked it up. We have been driving it around. It was still flashing, say the same thing it said. The whole dash would even turn off, I'm not gonna lie. But we're still driving it because, like, he missed his car and I missed it too. So we're gonna have some fun before we go take it to sit at another shop, you know, because we thought it was gonna be sitting for months. So he ends up taking it to LA the day after Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving was the 28th. So we took it on the 29th, and they called us yesterday, December 3rd, for us to come pick it up, that it was working. Like, how y'all do that so fast? Like, what? Like, we've been having all these problems. It's been sitting, and they figured it out quick, super quick at that. So I'm just excited. We're on our way to LA to go finally pick it up. Of course, we asked them the same thing. Did you guys test drive it? They said yes. So they posted a video and everything on their page. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm pretty sure they fixed the problem. Like, what? So I'm just excited for my boyfriend and for me because we outside this Friday. We outside with the scats, you know, like, stop playing. So yeah, like, just stay tuned. I'm gonna go pick it up. Well, I'm gonna go pick him up because he's already in LA. He worked in LA with his bro today. So I'm gonna go pick him up from LA, and then we're gonna go drive to the dealer. I keep saying dealership. We're gonna go drive to the place that has the car, and I will see you guys there. All right, guys, we just made it to the place where we're picking up the car, and the car is right here, and you see his other scats, Trackhawks and stuff. Oh, they lit. But yep, they got other scats and stuff out here too. But you see baby right there, and choppers. You ready? Hopefully. Full blown. What does that say? Oh, full blown performance.
Yeah.
And it's louder here. Every car in here making noise. Look at that. That sounds crazy. Huh?
They're all fast.
I see. Listen. Huh?
That looks good.
That do look good. You want me to get a Challenger? I don't know.
What's that thing up top? Oh, that's for the sensor.
That's for your sensor in the front.
That never used to work either.
ABS lights all gone. That was that tone ring. It was fucked up. Had like a spot that was chewed up. Did they put any axles or anything on this car?
They did the whole rear end.
Who did? Well, then they scorched the tone ring. That's what we replaced. It goes on the axle, and I got rid of the speed sensor code as well too.
All right, cool. For the it was only one speed.
This one right here on the driver's side.
For the ABS.
Mm-hmm.
See, the dealership tried to tell me it was both sides.
Nah, we stuck a camera in there and I spun the wheels, and you can see. Well, right away we could tell. Yeah, this thing needs help. On the tune.
It ain't gonna run right until it's warmed.
Yeah, warmed up. Yeah.
So we went to the shop. We picked the car up. We went on a test drive, and everything seems copacetic. Like, all the lights are off the dash. They took all the ABS lights off and stuff. They fixed the gear shift problem or service shifter problem. And yeah, he seems to be rolling good. On the test drive, he drove it a little crazy, you know. There's more stuff that we're definitely gonna come back and fix from the tune because he found so many problems, which is crazy. But, you know, my boyfriend's happy. I tell you that much. He got his car, and that's all that matters. Thank you to Full Blown. You guys are the best. I swear, you guys did your big one. Hey guys, so we've been driving for about 30 minutes now after we picked it up from the shop and did the test drive. When we did the test drive, they did get up on it to really show us like it's pretty much good. So now that we've been driving it for 30 minutes and I was on the phone with my boyfriend, he's saying that it's running good. Like, before, already it would have already been getting stuck in a gear, or the dash would be starting over. Before, the dash would turn black and the B would pop up like you would just be turning the car on for some reason. But yeah, everything looks good from my point of view. I'm from behind right now, so hopefully we're all good. Not hopefully, we are good. I'm not saying hopefully no more. The car is good. They did their big one. Shout out to Full Blown Performance. I'm just so used to saying hopefully because Lord knows we've been through the woodworks with this car. So if you guys have a Dodge Charger and you guys are having this problem where it keeps saying service shifter is flashing on your dash, all your lights begin to flash, it won't switch out of a certain gear, go to Full Blown in LA. They're gonna get you right. Full Blown Performance, okay? Our car is running good. We've been driving it for about 30 minutes on this freeway and we got no problems. All the lights are off on our dash. She fixed the ABS. Like, we're good to go. We're outside this Friday. That's all I know. But to give more information with my boyfriend to correct me if I'm wrong, it will be in Friday's video when we go to LA to drive and go crazy in the streets. So yeah, stay tuned. But thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn that bell on. Yeah, have a good night. Jasmine Lene out. Make some noise.